When you look at someone's watch, you're not just looking at the time, you're looking at their level. Because in the world of watches, not all timepieces are created equal. Some are built for pure function, some for status, and some exist as mechanical art. And today, we're breaking down the 5 levels of watches, from the simplest quartz tools to the most elite creations. Kicking off our list is the foundation of modern watchmaking, the quartz watch. It's a category that dominates the global market, yet rarely earns respect among serious collectors. Quartz watches operate using a battery-powered movement that sends an electrical current through a small quartz crystal, causing it to vibrate at an incredibly precise frequency of 32,768 times per second. This vibration is then converted into accurate timekeeping, making quartz watches significantly more precise than their mechanical counterparts, often deviating by only a few seconds per month. One of the most iconic examples at this level is the Casio G-Shock DW5600, a watch made for extreme durability rather than luxury appeal. It features a compact yet rugged resin case measuring approximately 42.8mm, built with Casio's signature shock-resistant system designed to withstand heavy impacts, drops and vibrations that would destroy traditional watches. The mineral crystal protects a digital display capable of showing multiple time zones, alarms, countdown timers, and a bright electroluminescent backlight for visibility in low light conditions. With water resistance up to 200 meters and a battery life that can stretch between 5 and 10 years, this watch is built like a tank, making it a favorite among military personnel, athletes, and professionals working in harsh environments. But despite all this reliability and precision, quartz watches lack one critical element: emotion. There's no craftsmanship you can see, no mechanical heartbeat you can feel, and no story behind the movement. It's pure efficiency, and in the world of horology, efficiency alone is never enough. Because the moment you stop asking what time it is and start asking how does this work, you step into a completely different level. And that's where we enter level 2 of automatic watches. Taking the 4th spot is where watches begin to develop a soul, and the true entry point into traditional horology. Now, unlike quartz watches, automatics are powered entirely by mechanical energy, eliminating the need for a battery. Inside the case, a weighted rotor spins with the natural motion of your wrist, winding a mainspring that stores energy and releases it gradually through a complex system of gears and an escapement. This controlled release drives the balance wheel, which oscillates back and forth at a consistent rate, typically around 21,600 vibrations per hour, producing the smooth sweeping motion of the seconds hand that watch enthusiasts instantly recognize. A perfect representation of this level is the Seiko Presage Automatic, a watch that blends accessibility with genuine craftsmanship. It features a stainless steel case measuring around 40.5mm, paired with a beautifully finished dial, often inspired by traditional Japanese artistry, such as enamel or textured lacquer designs. Beneath the dial lies Seiko's in-house automatic movement, offering a power reserve of approximately 41 hours and visible through a transparent exhibition caseback that reveals the intricate inner workings of the watch. Examples of this type of watch include Seiko, Tag Heuer, Hublot, and Tissot. At this level, you're no longer just wearing a device. You're wearing a machine made up of dozens of precisely engineered components working in harmony. You can see it, hear it, and even feel it ticking on your wrist. But despite the emotional connection and mechanical beauty, these watches are still produced in large quantities, making them accessible but not truly rare. The level of watches discussed so far is just the tip of the iceberg, and the next ones on the list will blow your mind. So stay with us and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content on your watch list. And once you start wanting something that not only feels special but also looks special to everyone else, you move into the world of true luxury. Breaking into the top 3 is where watches evolve into status symbols with prices going over $100,000. These are the luxury timepieces that combined high-end engineering with global recognition and prestige. This is the level where brands like Rolex defined the standard, and few watches represented better than the Rolex Submariner. Originally designed as a professional diving instrument, the Submariner features a robust 41mm oyster steel case, engineered for both durability and elegance. Its unidirectional rotating bezel, crafted from scratch-resistant ceramic, allows divers to track elapsed time underwater, while the highly legible dial with chromalite luminescence ensures visibility even in complete darkness. Inside, the watch is powered by Rolex's in-house Caliber 3235 automatic movement, a highly refined mechanism offering approximately 70 hours of power reserve, along with exceptional precision and resistance to shocks and magnetic fields. The sapphire crystal provides superior scratch resistance, and the entire watch is water resistant up to 300 meters, making it as functional as it is iconic. But beyond the specifications, what truly defines this level is perception. A Rolex Submariner isn't just recognized, it's respected. Other examples in the luxury category are Breitling, Cartier, Omega, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and many more. These watches signal success, discipline, and achievement without needing explanation. It's the kind of watch that gets noticed instantly, whether in a business meeting or across a dinner table. But for true watch lovers, recognition isn't enough, because once you have status, the next thing you chase is exclusivity. Taking the runner-up spot is the world of Haute horologerie, where watchmaking transforms into tradition, craftsmanship, and extreme attention to detail. Now, at this level, watches are not mass-produced. They're meticulously crafted, often by hand, with finishing techniques that require years of training to master. According to reports, the watches in this category go well over $1 million in auctions. In 2014, Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication reference 198.385 was sold at a whopping $24 million in 2014. Another Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime reference 6300A010 topped the all-time record for $31.19 million in 2019. The Patek Philippe Nautilus is a watch that's become one of the most sought-after timepieces in the world. It features a distinctive 40mm case with an iconic porthole-inspired design, combining brushed and polished surfaces that create a level of visual depth rarely seen in lower tiers. The integrated bracelet flows seamlessly into the case, offering both comfort and elegance, while the dial showcases horizontal embossing that adds texture and character. Inside, the Nautilus houses a finely decorated automatic movement, featuring Geneva stripes, beveled edges, and hand-polished components that reflect light beautifully under magnification. The power reserve sits at around 45 hours, but at this level, performance is only part of the story. What truly matters is the craftsmanship. Every edge is finished by hand, every component is inspected to perfection, and every watch represents decades, sometimes centuries of accumulated expertise. Production numbers are intentionally limited, and demand far exceeds supply, creating waiting lists that can stretch for years. And finally, when even craftsmanship reaches its peak, there's only one level left to go: the edge of innovation itself. Taking the #1 spot is the highest level of watchmaking: independent, ultra-high-end creations. In this level, watches are no longer just instruments or status symbols, but masterpieces of engineering and design. This level is dominated by brands that push the boundaries of what's possible, such as Mille and Greubel Forsey. Unlike the previous level, these watch brands aren't expensive enough, but they have the privilege of producing the most limited and rarest timepieces in the world. Take the Mille RM011, a watch that looks more like a piece of advanced machinery than a traditional timepiece. The skeletonized dial reveals a complex automatic flyback chronograph movement, exposing layers of gears, bridges and components that showcase the watch's technical complexity. With a power reserve of approximately 55 hours and shock resistance designed to handle forces experienced in motorsports, it represents a fusion of cutting-edge technology and luxury. Then there's Greubel Forsey, where watchmaking reaches its absolute peak. For example, the Greubel Forsey GMT Sport Tourbillon isn't just a watch, it's a statement of absolute dominance in modern horology. Crafted in a bold 45mm titanium case, this limited edition masterpiece, just one of 33 ever made, pushes the boundaries with its three-dimensional globe display and signature inclined tourbillon. Every surface is hand-finished to perfection, from the sculpted bridges to the open-work architecture that exposes its mechanical soul in full detail. With a full set, including a box and papers and immediate availability, this isn't just a collector's piece, it's an opportunity to own one of the most technically advanced watches ever created. These watches feature multi-axis tourbillons, three-dimensional movement, and hand-finishing so intricate that each piece can take thousands of hours to complete. Prices at this level can exceed $1 million, but for collectors, the value lies not in the cost but in the artistry, innovation, and rarity. And once you reach this level, watches are no longer about telling time, they're about redefining it. And that's it. From battery-powered tools to mechanical masterpieces worth millions, the world of watches is built on levels. Every level represents a different mindset, a different purpose, and a different identity. And if this breakdown changed the way you see watches, stay tuned with us because our next video is on 10 cars that prove Keanu Reeves is John Wick. See you there.